Yes, everybody. Welcome back in the building. I hope you guys are having a beautiful Sunday so far. It was a good start to the weekend for sure with a Merseyside Derby win. The United Chelsea game yesterday, too, had lots of drama with two red cards. I thought maybe Chelsea were going to get a late equalizer, but United did win it in the end. But guys, this for me was the other game of the weekend I really was curious about because I do think, yes, it's what we're in the fifth game of the season. I still think this is going to be very telling for who Liverpool's biggest title contender will be. Most people are saying Arsenal has the better squad. Arteta's team has looked better the last two seasons. But if, let's say, City have a resounding win today, imagine the confidence that would give them. So I just think there's a lot to be learned from this, from our perspective at least, as to where our rivals are at, and I'm just real curious as to how this game will go. Obviously, if I could pick a result, let me know if you guys agree. I would rather a draw, personally. I would rather a draw, but it does feel like a huge game, even in these early parts of the season, like I said, because this is the type of game that can give a team major confidence, or it can put a major dent in their hopes for the season, even if it is very early on. Yo, Joseph, nice to see you in the building. Who's saying 3-3? My goodness, I hope we get that kind of drama. RIP to the beard, yep. I had to, because tomorrow I'm moving, you guys. Tomorrow I am moving, and so I just wanted to get all ready and cleaned up before the move, I guess. But draw or City win will make me happy. Thoughts on Joseph? It's devastating to hear, guys. What Joseph is talking about Matt Beard, who was the former Liverpool women's head coach, and everything I've heard, I know some people who had met him and said he was just the biggest gentleman, that he was the nicest guy, that he was such a positive being, that he was so passionate about football, and he gave so much to the women's game. And it's crazy to think that someone, he was so young, 47 years old, and it's just devastating. I have to say I've been quite shocked. I've just been shocked the last 24 hours to hear something like this. But like you said, may he rest in peace, and I'm really sending my love, strength to anyone that knew him, to his family, his friends. It really is. It's devastating. When you hear about things like this, it shakes you to your core, because you're like, on paper, it just shows in life. On paper, it doesn't always mean what you think it means, and we really have to look out for one another and enjoy every single day, cherish every single day, because we don't know how long we're going to be around. Hyper Soda, he passed away yesterday, Matt Beard, the former Liverpool woman head coach. What do you make of the Verts haters? Bro, there's going to be haters when you go for that big of a fee. That's just life. I believe he backs himself, and he's in the right environment to eventually be successful. I agree it's been an underwhelming start. I wouldn't disagree with that. But do I still believe he's going to be a successful signing? Absolutely. Absolutely. And will I support him for this whole season? Absolutely. Because yes, it's not as high profile of a signing, but when we signed Gravenberg from Bayern, he struggled in his first season. And look at what he's doing now. One of the best midfielders in the world. But anyways, guys, I'm going to hydrate right now for a drama-filled game. That's what we want. He needs more time. Absolutely, he needs more time. Scooby Snacks, thank you very much for the kind words. I appreciate you. Ash says, what do you think of Liverpool's defense in the second half? Needs to be more standard. I think just in general, it feels like sometimes we get too comfortable. And I think we need to bring back that ruthlessness about us, and which we had last season, and I think, how we were defensively. And I have no doubt that we'll find that again. It's just there's been a lot of changes in the team this season, so it's going to take a bit of time for us to adjust, but I'm not worried whatsoever. As long as he wears a Liverpool shirt, he's got my support, like Darwin. Yes, Kat. Who do you think is going to be better, Gyökeres or Haaland? Are you saying in just this game or in this Premier League season? I thought that maybe Verts would have hit the ground running, to be fair. But it hasn't happened that way. I still, like I said, think he will. 14, I'm doing well. How are you? How are you feeling ahead of this game? This is such an important one for you. All right, here we go. And City, guys, we're going to go through City's team. The game has officially kicked off. Let me bring in the ball movement for you guys. City's team, I think, is actually quite strong. Quite offensive, I mean. Look at this. Doku, Reinders, Foden, Bernardo Silva, Erling Haaland. Do you see how attacking this is? Do you see how attacking this is for Man City? And then when you look at Arsenal's midfield, it's a lot less attacking. You got Mikel Merino, Zubamendi, and Declan Rice. So I think, I mean, we'll have to see. Arsenal fans will be happy about that, but there's a good chance that it's City that go more attacking and Arsenal try to be solid defensively and counter on that. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but just the team sheets, I'm seeing Arteta trying to be defensively solid before anything else. Susan, nice to see you in the building. I'm going for 1-1. I would take a 1-1. I would. Leo, would you start Mamadashvili versus Galatasaray? No, I think Fidel. I think it's good to have squad roles and make them clear ahead of the season. Like Alisson is our Premier League and Champions League goalkeeper, I think. And he would have made that very clear at the beginning of the season, I think. And then Mamadashvili is our Carabao Cup and FA Cup goalkeeper. Arteta is so defense-minded. Yeah, bro, if you look... But to be fair, if that wins him the Premier League title, then I think he'd be applauded by absolutely everybody. I think it's only negative when you don't win. Like, remember when Mourinho was a bit defense-minded, but he was winning trophies? Not that many people were being critical of him. So I think it all depends whether you actually believe or not, you know? But still, I'm surprised Pep, for playing away at the Emirates, I think is going with a very attacking lineup. I think, at least. Miles Lewis Skelly might score again. Can Gyökeres score versus Donnarumma? Bro, he's going to be one of the signings. He's going to be one of the signings of the summer, I think. Donnarumma. Cypriot Scousa, Kyriakos, yes, how's it going? Excited to see Chiesa, Mamadashvili, and Giovanni Leoni. Yeah, me too. And others. I'm going to make a predicted lineup. I already filmed it, but it's going to come out tomorrow. A predicted lineup for the Southampton game. Yeah, bro, I don't know what's happening with the ball movement. Let me see something. Yeah, it's bugging right now, the ball movement. I'm going to keep refreshing to see if it works. In the meantime, I'll pop it like this. But you guys see what I mean about this Arsenal team for playing at home? They could go a bit more attacking. Like, for example, Eze is fully fit. If you're playing at home, why not start someone with the talent ability of Eze? I don't understand. Unless he's it. Let me check the bench. I'm pretty sure Eze is fit. Harry, what's good? Okay, let me have a look. Let me have a look. Arsenal on the bench have Eze, Bukayo Saka, and Martinelli. Maybe Bukayo Saka wasn't fit to start, but I'm just saying Eze could have started this one. Garvit, nice to see you in the building. What's good? Riley says, yo, I've been here since the very start, supporting on your highs and lows. I'm so proud of how far you've come and how much you've succeeded. Can I please have a shout out? Thank you for the kind words, Riley. I appreciate you. And shout out to you. Eze's on the bench, yep. He would give a different vibe, but I really think this is just Arteta's way. He wants to go with the safest option. And when you look at that team from Arsenal, I think it is the safest option because he knows that defense and that midfield is going to work on not conceding, and then he's hoping that they can score one or two, you know, and that will be enough to get all 3 points. You know what I'm saying? Still down. I'll keep refreshing to see when the ball movement starts working, but right now I can't do anything. Fidel says, Leo, let's say you were slot. Would you play Isaac and Ekitike? Who would you drop to fit them both in? For me, I think it's just in the biggest games. We'll have to rotate anyways because look at how many games we're playing right now. I think the bigger thing is who starts in the biggest games. And when I think about who starts in the biggest games, for me, it's just about form. If you're not performing, somebody can take your spot, and that's the best possible thing because that keeps everybody on their toes. I think that's the best way to go about it. Yeah, Ryan Cherki is still injured, bro. Still injured. But still, like I said, City have gone for a very attacking lineup, which I'm real curious about. I think Ousmane Dembele is going to win the Ballon d'Or tomorrow. That ceremony is tomorrow, by the way. King Burger says, who's the greatest Liverpool player of all time, not including Stevie and Salah? King Kenny. I mean, King Kenny is the greatest anyways. King Burger. Kenny Dalglish. But I didn't get to watch him. But Gyökeres in the box. I just want to watch some good football. Me too, Cat. That's why I'm going to hydrate again for lots of goals and drama to come. Divock Origi. Yeah, definitely Dalglish. King Kenny, without a doubt. But yeah, if we had to put top three players, I probably think Salah will end up being a top three player for Liverpool, genuinely. I think you'd have to say King Kenny, Stevie G, and Mohamed Salah. Let me know if you think I'm wrong, but I really think so. And then probably Ian Rush would have to be fourth. He's our top highest ever goal scorer in the club's history. I don't think Salah's going to overtake him. I would definitely consider Virgil a legend. No doubt about that. It's water, bro. Leo, will you be live for the Ballon d'Or ceremony tomorrow? What are we saying, guys? Mr. Mac, would you guys want me to do a live watch along for the Ballon d'Or ceremony tomorrow as we see where Salah ends up finishing and who ends up winning the Ballon d'Or? What do you guys think? I think Kenny Dalglish, but again, I'm not the best person to ask because I didn't get to watch either. All I know is whenever I have gone to Liverpool, and I've been lucky enough to go quite a few times, I love asking older Liverpool fans who were there during the 70s and 80s, and they tell me Kenny Dalglish is Liverpool's greatest ever player, you know? So I gotta value their opinion above mine, that's for sure, because they know more. They know better. You know what I'm saying? Yes, please. I'll do a poll. If you're not busy, please do. Cat, I would love to. Um, I just hope I'm gonna have Wi-Fi because it's just as I move. It's just as I move, and so I don't know if I'm even gonna have a table tomorrow. But maybe I'll just be on the floor and we do a watch along. City could have a counter attack here, guys. This is the beauty of having a lot of attacking players. Erling Haaland in the box. 1-0 City. Yes. And you know why I say yes? I'm not saying yes because I'm supporting City. I just didn't want Arsenal to park the bus the whole game. Now they're going to have to go for it, guys. And hopefully it means we get drama. Come on. City 1-0. Guys, I'm not celebrating necessarily because I want City to win. I just want a great game. And I think City needed to score early on for Arsenal to actually play some attacking football. And this is going to force Arteta to have to attack. By the way, guys, Erling Haaland, my goodness. I think this season he could break the all-time record for most goals. He just looks like so sharp. Look, touch. Bro, he's incredible. That's his weaker right foot, by the way. That's his weaker right foot. And he's the one, look, he's the one that initially played it to Reinders. And Reinders plays it back to him. Nah, bro, Erling Haaland right now is actually insane. Erling Haaland right now is absolutely insane. Jeez. Not just clinical, bro. We also got to see his build-up play because he's the one that initially picked the ball up in his own half. He found Reinders, and then he continued his run. Bro. That means Arteta has to change tactics. Exactly, Susan. And that's why I was buzzing at that goal. Because I just wanted a great game. And this allows us to have a great game. Because like I said, this is going to change. Erling Haaland will win a Ballon d'Or one day. I really think so. I think he will win one. You know how he was always compared with Kylian Mbappe as the best, two best players. And I know Dembele is probably going to win it this year, and Rafinha had a very good season, and Lamine Yamal looks like a crazy talent, but I still think probably top two in terms of talents that I look at that are one of a kind. And I'm talking about young because they're both young still, like they're under 27. Mbappe and Erling Haaland still. I look at them and I see them as just one of a kind, you know? There goes our title hope, says Arsenal forever. Bro, it's not over. Come on. Shout out to you, Neil. I don't know why it's... I'm hoping it's going to get fixed ASAP, but right now it's just bugging. I don't know why it's bugging. Let me have a look. This has never happened before, Delior. I don't know why. There's nothing I can do, though, except hope that it just fixes itself. Do you think Liverpool can beat Real Madrid? Yes, I think so. I think so. Viral videos, I think it's pretty obvious that Ousmane Dembele will win the Ballon d'Or tomorrow, but we'll have to see. Apparently, Lamine Yamal invited like 30 family members because he believes he's a chance to win it, so he's ready to throw a party in Paris. I don't know if that's true or not. I just saw a report from Spain. Elena, nice to see you in the building. I'm doing well. How are you? Yeah, I agree. Harsh Tubu, I think it's going to be Dembele. But I hope City wins because I hate Arsenal. Their fans are so cocky, says Mac. I wonder if James JSM44 is at this game. I wonder. I'm not sure. Yeah, bro, Erling Haaland is so good at football. Imagine City signed him on. Didn't they sign him on for 10 years? Was it a 10-year contract? Bro, imagine how many goals he'd score if City were found guilty of the charges, right? The 130 charges or 115 charges. And imagine they got pushed down to like League One and we got to see Erling Haaland in League One. That would be insane. Then I think he would break the all-time record in a season in like football history. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Yeah, Bukayo Saka's on the bench. He's on the bench. So he's back fit, but I guess not fully fit enough to start the game. But he'll definitely come off the bench, it seems. Did you move? Aaron, not yet. I move tomorrow. So if I do, I don't know what I'm going to do because I'm not going to have much furniture from tomorrow. Like next week, I got to get some furniture and things. But I'm moving into a flat that I'm hoping to stay in for a while. So I'm really excited to move back to Lille. But yeah, it's tomorrow. Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious it's going to be Ousmane Dembele. We'll have to see though. Remember in last year, everybody thought Vinny was probably going to win it, and then he didn't win it. So you never know. Leo, your reaction on United versus Chelsea? I only watched the final moments, and I thought in the final moments that maybe United were going to concede, and it was going to end 2-2, but they just held on. But still, I think it shows how the, honestly, the biggest takeaway coming away from that is I cannot believe Chelsea spent over 200 million pounds. Let me know if you agree or disagree, but they spent over 200 million pounds. The amount of young wingers they have, and they didn't even sign a new goalkeeper. I'm not saying Sanchez is like terrible, but he's not a goalkeeper that's like top 5 in the league. I just can't believe. I just cannot believe. Even if they got Kelleher, that Kelleher would have started for Chelsea. I'm sorry, he really would have, and he was available for like 18 million pounds this summer. So I just cannot believe that Chelsea would spend that much money this summer and not considering getting a new goalkeeper. I think it's wild. Today's Isaac's birthday. Yes, happy birthday, Isaac. Leo, I'm so mad. I could have 20 point. Oh, if I bench boosted on FPL. I thought they'd be in for Kelleher, to be honest. Yeah. Rafinha also had a very good season. True. Phenomenal div. I'll do a live tomorrow for the Ballon d'Or. I just hope there's going to be a good enough connection there because I'm probably going to have to do a hotspot for the live because in the new place I'm moving to tomorrow, I'm not going to have the Wi-Fi till Tuesday. So we'll have to test. Not worse than United's goalkeeper, Delior. Not worse than United's goalkeeper. But for example, I would say Kelleher is better than Sanchez. I would say Donnarumma is better than Sanchez. I would say Raya is better than Sanchez. I would say Alisson is better than Sanchez. I would say Mamadashvili is better than Sanchez. I would say Vicario is better than Sanchez. Like the amount of goalkeepers I can name, and this is a club again that spent over 200 million pounds this summer. So I just can't believe because I really do believe it. If you have a weak point in your goalkeeper position, it can really have a knockoff effect on your team. You know, a real negative because for me it's such a baseline for the team to have a solid goalkeeper. Nick Pope. Will Trent play against us? I don't think so. Finn. Unfortunately, I don't think so because he's injured and I don't think he's going to make it in time for the game at Anfield. So maybe he'll travel, but I really don't think he's going to play from everything I'm hearing. Yo, Jermaine, nice to see you in the building. I'm doing well. How are you? We got an early goal already from Erling Haaland. Reinders with the assist. Dean B, nice to see you. Who do you want to win? I want either. Let me think. I want a draw probably, but I would rather a City win, I think, than an Arsenal win. I think. Will the Ballon d'Or go to Declan Rice? Arsenal forever? I don't think so. He might win the Puskas award. I don't think so, but maybe. Nah, sorry guys, the ball movement is still bugging. Oh, Jaden says I'm going to the Liverpool versus Madrid game, bro. That's gonna be incredible. I'm buzzing for you. Absolutely buzzing for you. Score predictions for the game and the Ballon d'Or. Mohib, I went for a 1-1 prediction, so I'll stick with that right now. And my prediction for the Ballon d'Or is that Dembele is going to win it. Usman. Leo, yesterday anything was amazing. I think I did a very good job. Yes. Congrats. And that's scary. We faced Real Madrid and City back to back, exactly like last season. Exactly like last season. Favorite player of all time, Manu, is this man right here. And it's not even close. Stevie G. Steven Gerrard. Nah, Mbappe's not winning it. I think this year he could win it. The way Kylian Mbappe is playing this year, he looks like he's back to his very, very best self. And then I think he can win the Ballon d'Or. Oh, Reinders. Oh, it's straight towards Raya. Ash says, Leo, I'm going for the Liverpool versus United match. Hope it's exciting, bro. That's going to be unreal. That's going to be unreal. Shout out to you, Patrick Aviation. Oh, good defending there. Madueke is better than you thought. Belfast Warrior, thank you very much for the super chat. It says, who do you want winning in this fixture? I think Pool. Wait, are you asking who do you think who do I want winning in this game? Yeah, Deliora says I feel like I'm watching the healthiest streamer, especially if you knew how I ate, Deliora. Especially if you knew how I ate. Because I pretty much only eat food that I find in like the farmer's market. And I never really have sweets. Like I've never had soda in my life really. Maybe once or twice. But otherwise I only have water. No, something that I do have actually that's unhealthy, Delior, it's not true, is I do love beer. I love beer and I know it's not healthy, but I love it, you know. At the end of a day, it's very relaxing, you know. Leo Potter. Eagle, I either want a draw or a City win. I just didn't want Arsenal to win. And why? Because City have already lost 2 games this season. So, from a Liverpool perspective, the best result would just, in my opinion, would be for Arsenal just to not win. So, it's a good start so far. Reinders is down injured right now. You want City to win? Stephanie says City are going to win this 2-1. Netflix says FC are rattled. Leo, I saw you once, but I couldn't reach you in time. Where did you see me? Wearing matching Liverpool shirts with my girlfriend right now. Which shirt are you wearing? Belfast, thank you again for the super chat. Who says, are you drinking vodka? Nah, bro. You think every stream I would be Imagine how out of it I would be if I was drinking a whole liter every stream, bro. There's no way. Of course, this is water. You don't see how I don't have a reaction either? Jermaine says, I would like City to win. Come on, the Blues. But should we sign Jones? Bro, we have Jones already. Curtis Jones. He's back in the team, and I thought he actually looked good coming off the bench against Everton. I actually think since he's coming back from his injury, he's done well. Alinus, nice to see you in the building. How have you been? How have you been, my brother? How's your weekend been? This season's third shirt. Oh my goodness. You don't understand how much I love it. It's my favorite shirt personally. By far. I think it's my favorite shirt from the last 10 years, at least, that I can remember. I'm wearing the player version home shirt with the peach lightning stripes on the shirt. Ingles. I put on these glasses. No, I'm not even kidding. There was a time when I was going through job interviews, and I'm not even kidding. I would put on glasses because I had read a study that said that people think you're more intellectual than you are when you have glasses on. So if you guys ever have a job interview, I would recommend get some glasses. Even if you don't wear glasses, it might help. It's all about the fine margins. Donnarumma. But yeah, guys, genuinely, I think Donnarumma might end up being the signing of the summer because of how cheap he was and because I think he's a world-class goalkeeper. At least he proved it last season. And finding a top keeper is difficult in general. It's difficult. I'm long sleeve and she's wearing the crop top. Oh my word. Oh, I love it, bro. I love it. Alina says, I'm okay, bro. Trying to find a job for 9 months and still nothing. Nothing new. Hope you're well. Stay safe. Crazy there. Thank you, my brother. Wow, so are you're what kind of work are you looking for? But damn, 9 months, is that because unemployment is high right now? Alinas? Adidas must be selling loads of these shirts. Absolutely. Looking for a job in journalism? Nah, bro. But like I said, if I had a job interview, I would definitely wear the glasses. Leo, Casa spells to Liverpool with the Premier League, the Champions League. Why not both, bro? What's your favorite kit? Arsenal or City? Neither, bro. Ekitike is so far our best signing, says Ingles. I would agree with that. I would definitely agree with that. He's really hit the ground running right away. I'm from Greece and I met Kostas before. Love that Adam does stuff. Crop top is a fantastic, although I'm biased because I think she's really... Isn't it the first year they're doing crop top versions? I think it's the first year, right? I might need to get one for the summertime. Because imagine in the summertime when it's super hot and you're on the beach, how sick would it be to have a crop top? Like just to let a little bit of air out, you know? Delior says Madueke's favorite move is to go to the goal line and cross inside. I think he's looked better than people... There was a lot of doubters when he first signed. I think he's looked better than some expected. Belfast says Liverpool signed Darwin Núñez and Ricky Lambert, you mean, right? Belfast says Liverpool signed Darwin Núñez. Bro, it's giving you the autocorrect too. But I don't think it's Michael de Lambert. I think you mean Ricky Lambert, no? Is that who you mean? They're for girls though? Nah, I think it's unisex, isn't it? The crop tops? Isn't it unisex? LFC essay. I did a lot of different freelance things like working at a restaurant, working at a hotel, helping on like a documentary project. I did different freelance things on top of content, but now I pretty much do this full time because I also run a Liverpool Instagram and Liverpool Goals, and I do this. So the two combined is full time right now, but that's me doing everything by myself, you know. Crop top is for the ladies, says LFCSA. Tu es à Paris Centre ou banlieue? Là, je suis à Paris Centre, mais je déménage à Lille demain. He means Michael Owen. Oh yeah. Do you mean Michael Owen or Ricky Lambert? Who's a Chelsea player you like? A Chelsea player that I like. I would have liked to sign Joao Pedro. I would have taken him. I would have taken him at Liverpool. Joao Pedro. Men wear crop tops? I think so, no? I think they're unisex, but I might be wrong. Leo, are you a family-friendly streamer? I would think so. But you guys have to tell me. The OG's in the building. We can make a new Harry Potter movie starring Leo. Leo, will Ugo Kitike be the leading goal scorer for Liverpool? No, I think it's going to be Mohamed Salah. I think it's going to be Mohamed Salah yet again. Leo, yesterday I was so nervous because I literally talked about Sobo in my presentation. Did you? Wait, did you talk about Soboslai? Didier Drogba from the past, present, Cole Palmer. Oh, Didier Drogba, bro. What a player. My goodness. It didn't matter who you supported. You had to have so much respect for him. My goodness. Big up Belfast. Belfast says, sorry, I meant Michael de Frantasi. Michael Owen? Guys, what other Liverpool players start with Michael? But that's not Michael Owen. Yo, Liverpool FC Vlogs. It's going good, bro. Right now, City are winning 1-0, so we're happy about that. But guys, is there any former Liverpool player, apart from Michael Owen, who started with who had Michael as a first name? I can't think of it at the top of my head right now. I can't. Susan says, Leo, the crop tops are for females. Is it only females? Ingles says, Leo, you might get offers in journalism media soon. You're a great communicator. I appreciate you. Thank you for the kind words. The most family-friendly streamer. I think I probably am. Leo is PG-13. Oh, God. You never swear on your streams? No, I've sometimes, but very rarely. I think it's only happened like 3 times. Because I don't swear. It's not even... I never swear in life in general. You know? Wifa, thank you very much for the kind super chat. I appreciate you. Who says, if Salah wins the Ballon d'Or, he immediately becomes the best player ever to play for Liverpool, in my opinion. Right now, I'd say he's 3rd. I don't think Mo will win it, though. Yeah, I don't think he wins it either. Do you agree, though, Wifa, that the top 3 is Kenny Dalglish, Stevie G, and Mohamed Salah right now? Would you agree with that? But yeah, I don't think he's winning it this year. But why not try and win it this year? No, sorry, in the next Ballon d'Or, not this one. Michael Olise for future. Nah, it's not. It's yo up the Reds, my brother. The Scouts GK's in the building. Absolute ledge. There was Michael Robinson. Oh, yeah, because right now we're trying to think of former Liverpool players with the first name. Let me see, Michael Robinson. Maybe. Doesn't he play for Sheffield now? Oh no, Michael Robinson. No, sorry. I'm thinking of another Robinson, am I not? No way. The Scouts GK, my brother, is going to the Ballon d'Or tomorrow, bro. Congrats. Bro, I bet you John Nellis is going to be there, so you gotta say hi to John for me. But bro, have the best time. That's unreal. Bro. You gotta send all the positive vibes so that hopefully Mohamed Salah, we can get the award over the line for Mohamed Salah. But bro, that's gonna be unreal. I bet you're... Was it pretty last minute or not? Because I'm hoping for you this wasn't a last minute invitation, so you were able to pre-plan a video for it. Last minute? So do you think you're still going to be able to make a video? Michael Owen, Michael Good, Michael Robertson, and Michael Roberts. Michael McAllister. Yeah, why not? Yeah, honestly. I mean, you got to do something, bro. You got to do something. Are you hoping for a draw? Yeah, a draw would be good, but like I said, the best result, I think, for us Liverpool fans would just be for Arsenal not to win. because City have already lost 2 games this season. So even a City win, I don't think is so bad. Leo, can healing your wound for sure. Leo can heal your wound for sure. Thank you, Belfast again, who says, I think Liverpool should sign Alfie and Salian as their center backs this summer for 40 million as pranksters. Yo, we got W Scouts GK in the building over on YouTube, bro. Leo, when will you come to South Africa? I don't know yet, bro. Arsenal supporters start to panic. Which country's food haven't you tried but wanted to? That's a good question. Guys, I want to ask that back to you. I like this question a lot. Bro, I'm actually buzzing for you guys. Imagine Scouts GK got a last minute invitation to go to the Ballon d'Or. That's unreal. Jack Robinson, do you mean? Yeah, we were just trying to... No, that's what exactly... I was thinking of Jack Robinson, but we're trying to think of Michael Robinson played for us further back. But we're trying to think of Liverpool players who have the first names with Michael. Leo actually looks smart today. Oh, God, that's nice. So I don't look smart any of the other days. Leo, do you remember the stream where you were hungry and we turned all the Liverpool players' names into foods? Yeah. Okay, which country's foods do I really want to try that I haven't? I mean, a country's food I haven't tried at all. There's some countries in South America, but I know very little about them. For example, Chile. I don't think I've had food from Chile before. Um, and I don't think I've had Malaysian food. That was risky. Those are the two that come to mind right now. But actually, Ethiopian food, because I've seen a few Ethiopian restaurants, but I've just never been, and they look good. So yeah, I would say Ethiopian as well. I've had Dutch food. I'm trying to think of ones I've never tried before. Doku in the box. BC says Arsenal with 87% possession. 87%? Colombian food. I've had Colombian food. Damn, guys, look who just followed. I'd like to try North Korean food. Yeah, I haven't had North Korean food. Look who just followed on the personal Instagram. Guys, look. 5 hours ago. I only just opened Instagram now on my personal one. Michael McManaman. Nah, bro. But he's a real legend. And no joke, I sat in front of him for a game once. So all I heard was Aldridge's commentary, and it was so funny, bro. Wait, can you see? John Aldridge. Legend. Has to get it from the road. Somalian food. I've never had Somalian food. I've never had. Indian food, bro. Trust me, I've had Indian food a lot. Je suis dans le RER. Parce que j'habite Villiers-sur-Marne. Ah oui, je vois où c'est, ouais, ouais. Trop bien. Et t'es aussi fan de Liverpool? You got Aldridge, yeah. Moroccan food. I've had Moroccan food a lot. I've had Polish food a lot. I love... But Indian food, I told you guys this before, it's my favorite. It really is my favorite. Try prison food? That does not sound good from what I've heard. I do not want to have prison food unless it's Gordon Ramsay. Did you guys know Gordon Ramsay actually did a show? I think it was a reality TV show where he would go into prisons and teach the prisoners to cook so they could have better meals. Jollof rice is so good. I would love to try that. South Indian food? What's example? Argentinian food I've had because one of my close friends from New York that I play football with, he's Argentinian, so he brought me once to a really good Argentinian restaurant in New York actually. How many Arsenal versus City players' name can you turn into food? Chat. That's for the chat. Okay, that's not for me. Leo, who scored? Who else but Erling Haaland, bro? Who else but Erling Haaland? Hollow J says, love from the US. Keep up the great content, Leo. You'll never walk alone. I appreciate you, Hollow J. Where are you from in the US, by the way? The Romanian food. Alinos. I have had Romanian food though before, but there's lots of dishes I'm sure I haven't had because one of my parents' best friends is Romanian. The husband. It's a couple and he's a great chef and he makes like home cooked Romanian food and it's incredible. But yeah, like I said, there's definitely many Romanian dishes I haven't had, so I would love to. South Indian food like dosa, vada, biryani I've had. Which Indian food do you like the most, Leo? Bro, I've tried a bunch of curries. I've tried a bunch of curries that I'm just absolutely in love with. For me, it's just number one. It's just not food I can have every day because it's heavy. But if I could say my peak food experiences is Indian for me. Peak. Peak. Delior says Leo's very passionate about talking about food. When is the Leo's Foods channel coming? Bro, I would love to. I would love to one day. I would love to one day. But yeah, food has always been something I've been pretty crazy about. What about Greek food? I love Greek food. And that I've had many, many times because my grandparents had a place in Greece, so I used to go every summer. Arsenal on the counter. Madueke. Madueke on the right hand side. Ooh. Have you tried food from Ghana? I'm not sure actually. Ooh, Donnarumma, bro. He is dominant in the box. Donnarumma is dominant in the box. Trimmy food. God, you guys are starting to get me hungry. I wasn't even hungry before. Albi says, which Liverpool player do you want to meet the most? Right now, maybe Jeremy Frimpong, bro. Or you know what? No, Ibu Konate. Because of the vibes. And I would convince him to stay at Liverpool. I would do agent Leo work. So I'm gonna say Ibu Konate. I'll convince him. We have a little 10-minute chat, and after he'll sign the extension. Happy birthday to you, John Rowley. Mango eke. That's a. I love mango. Have you eaten Polish food? Yes, I've been to Poland a few times. And there was a Polish restaurant I really loved in New York back when I lived there. I really love. Madueke in the box. Is he going to be able to shoot? That was actually a really good effort from Madueke. But Donnarumma, guys, I told you. I told you this. I think Donnarumma could end up being the signing of the summer. Up there with the signing of the summer. And it happened so late on. And it was an opportunistic signing. But look at this save. Bro, he's just a great shot stopper. But more importantly, I'm telling you, I think Donnarumma is the type of goalkeeper where he's so dominant in his area that if you're a defender or you're any outfield player, it gives you so much confidence to have that kind of goalkeeper protecting your goal. And that has a knockoff effect on the rest of the team, you know? Leo negotiating skills. Konate stays. Liverpool. Leo will pay him. I can't pay him 500K a week, bro. That's up to Liverpool. What I can do is get him to understand why he's got to stay at Liverpool over Madrid. Who deserves the Ballon d'Or? I think this year it could be a lot of different winners. I don't think there's been any standout. Like, you know how in previous years it was always like either Messi or Ronaldo because they were by far the best. I'm not so sure now that it's exactly the same. I think it is different, you know? Arinos, they're my parents' friends. And it's just the husband that's Romanian. But I like them a lot, so I've had dinner with them quite a lot too, growing up. Pep garlic bread. Yeah, I told you guys this before. I think the most overall best player in the world, but he's not going to win it this year because Real Madrid didn't win the biggest trophies. But for me, it is Kylian Mbappe. Have you seen Isaac in person? I haven't, BC. Have you? Leo, say the name of a player and whoever puts their country's flags wins. Okay, let me think. I don't want one that's too easy. All right, Sami Hipia. Guys, whoever is able to put in the chat the flag of where Sami Hipia is from first, you win. Sami Hipia. Tu connais le Hankekjöt? C'est un plat d'agneau islandais. Mais oui, mec. J'adore Hankekjöt. T'as été en Islande? Oh, we got a winner already. Chada. Chada. We got a winner already, you guys. Chada. Shout out to you. You were so quick with it. And then I see Ash also got it. Hamad got it. George got it. LFC Firmino got it. Daniel got it. Ocean got it. It is indeed Finland. I was trying to think of one that's a little harder to get. Look at Bernardo Silva arguing. Have you tried North Korean food? I haven't. I've tried Korean food though. Korean barbecue. Oh, guys, Arsenal on the counter. This could be the last opportunity of the first half. Great defending there. Who was that? O'Reilly, guys. Fantastic piece of defending from O'Reilly. Wow. What a talent he is. Look at Saliba with Haaland. Yo, shout out to you, Spinzo. Kieran, I'm doing well. How have you been? How have you been? Leo Garlic. Bro, you guys are getting me hungry, I swear. Leo, what's your favorite place you've been to? I couldn't say favorite because every place is so different, you know? Every place is so different. Oh, look at that from Rodri. Look at that from Rodri. Here we go, guys. GG's halftime whistle has blown. And it is Arsenal 0, City 1. Erling Haaland with the goal. The difference at the half. And Reinders with the assists. What do you guys make of it? Leo, try Lebanese food. I've had Lebanese food. Let me send the bingo link for those of you that want to play. Have you tried South African food? Yes. My cousin's dad is South African, and he opened a South African restaurant in France. So I had it quite a lot. So good, bro. So good. More names. They're so smart. Guys, we're going to do two. For those of you that love the flag quiz, we're going to change it up a little bit where I'm going to name a former player and you have to tell me the nationality of that player with a flag, okay? And at the same time, for those of you that want to play the bingo, I'm sending the bingo link now, okay? So we're going to have two different games going on at the same time, okay? Because we want the best vibes possible on this Sunday. Jamaica has the best curry. Oh, curry, goat, and oxtail. Oh, that sounds so good. Shout out to you, Nico the King. All right. Let me know if you guys want easy, medium, or hard for the next player. Okay? Let me know. Medium? Okay, medium. I'm going to go Louis. No, wait, maybe this is too easy. Let me think. Ragnar Klavan, our former center back. What are we saying? Ragnar Klavan. Yeah, the pinned link is the one where you can play the bingo. Oh, Federico got it already. Let's see if anybody sends the... Do you guys think that's medium or too hard? Yeah, Jasvir, you got it too. That's hard? Is it hard? Jasvir got it. Dennis got it. Daniel got it. Aris got it. Hi, brother. A fan from Malaysia with love. You'll never walk alone. Bro, you gotta tell me, what is Malaysian food like? Because I was just talking about the fact that I've never had Malaysian food. Estonia. I'm from Estonia. Are you, Nathan? Damn. You must be proud then. Of Ragnar Klavan, Lord Klavan. Oh yeah, let's do that. Guys, next one up. Harry Kewell. Guys, Harry Kewell. What are we saying? Let me start the bingo, by the way, for those of you that are playing. Good luck to those of you playing. I'm starting the bingo. Ever tried Puerto Rican food? Yes, I have, bro. So good. I won't guess. I started it, bro. Oh, Evil Black Cat, you got it first. Evil Black Cat. Aussie, yup. Cubes, Alyssa got it too. Good job. Bacon Dude got it, and Nathan got it. Jermaine, you got it too. Ragnar Klavan is the highest scoring Estonian in Premier League history. Leo, has this game been entertaining for you? You guys have been more entertaining for me than the game itself. You guys in the building have made it entertaining. The game's not been crazy. Gyökeres hasn't gone that involved in the game, I think. Fidel, I've only been to Morocco, really. In Africa. Iconic, I've been good. How are you? Thank you, Flo. Yes, the bingo, but it's already started, the bingo game. This game should be a draw or a loss to Arsenal. Let's see. Let's see, bro. Thank you, Amar. Which Everton legend did you meet? Liverpool environment. Andrew, I went for a 1-1 prediction before the game started. I'm going to stick to it. I'm going for 1-1. Ash, nice to see you back. Jen says, Leo, if City win, then people will say City are the best team in England. I don't think so, because City have already lost twice in the league this season. I don't think so. Sunday, LFC says, glad to see a stress-free game from Liverpool. I don't think it was that stress-free. The last 15 minutes, I was stressed out. And so were many of us in the building. Did you, Ash? Damn. Yeah, the Liverpool parade was so crowded, bro. So crowded. I'm going to school tomorrow. Good luck on your exam tomorrow. Are we going to do another game of bingo? Yeah, let me see if you guys are done with it. Hold on. Let me check on it. Damn, this bingo looks so much harder now. Has anybody got a bingo? Nobody. Oh, Watkins 10. You were very close to getting the bingo, though. Very close. Let me send another bingo link for those of you that want to play one more time. I'll send one more link. True. Delior says we're more stressed at 2-0 than 0-0 with Liverpool. Yeah, bro. Spot on. Guys, yeah, the ball... Is the ball movement working? Okay, well, I'll try it in the second half, okay? I'll try it in the second half. Here's the new bingo link for those of you that want to play one more before the second half starts. I put it there. From a Liverpool POV, what would be the favorable result? I think a draw. A draw would be the best case scenario, but then also a City win would be better than an Arsenal win. Because, like I said before, City already lost 2 league games this season. 45 close sur le bingo. That's very good. 45 is good. Dalen, nice to see you in the building. What's good? Sam says, I think City winning this game is good for Liverpool. I probably think so. I think it would be a good result. Oui, je parle français, j'habite en France. Leo, which is your favorite subject at school? I really liked history. I think history was my favorite subject. Thank you, Dara, except I'm about to change my background because I'm moving tomorrow. Bro, I wasn't even hungry before, and because of all the talk around food, I'm now hungry, yo. Dalen, thank you. What inspired me to support Liverpool? Stevie G, bro. And I lived in a country where, in Iceland, where many people love Liverpool. So I felt the passion, and it was passed down. But it really was seeing Stevie G, his celebrations, not even his goals, his celebrations. And I just saw what it meant. Leo, when will your starting 11 for the Southampton game be out? I was thinking tomorrow. Tomorrow at around 2 p.m. UK time. Leo, Saka is coming on. Oh, yeah, guys. Damn, guys. Arteta's making a double change. Wow. And they are bringing on quality from the bench. Guys, Bukayo Saka and Eze are coming on. Saka has the captain's armband. Guys, this is Arteta knowing he needs to take action right away. Big changes here, guys, for Arsenal. I would love to, Bob. Yo, Brandon, my brother. How are you, my brother? How are you doing? We need to see the ball movement. I'm gonna try, bro. I'm gonna try. I don't think it's working. Nah, bro, it's still bugging. I'm sorry. If it gets fixed up, I would tell you. But it still looks like it's bugging. Guys, do you think Arsenal will come back in the second half now that they've brought on Bukayo and Eze? What are we saying? What are we saying, you guys? Oh, start the bingo? Yeah, sorry. Guys, for those of you that want to play this bingo, I see there's 22 of you guys waiting. Enjoy, guys. Good luck. I'm focused because the second half is about to kick off. I gotta get this ready. What is behind me? Bro, it's just CDs. This is my dad's collection. This isn't even me. My dad is a big jazz fan. And actually, for years, his job, he was a photographer for jazz musicians. He was a photographer back in the day when there was the greatest jazz musicians of all time, like Miles Davis and all the greats. Well, all of these are literally like, look, this is Miles Davis. It's all jazz CDs. You see? And that's why I really have come to like jazz as well. It's not my number one genre, but I do love to listen to jazz. All of this is Miles Davis here. All of these, literally. But you see, there, like for example, all of this here is just Duke Ellington. Look. Oh no, shoot, I put it in the wrong place. No, put it in the right place. We need a Leo's dad on the stream. Bro, he does not follow football. Jeff, big up Jeff. Thank you. Who's been a channel legend member for 20 months. Can we get W's in the building for Jeff? That's unbelievable. Jeff, you absolute OG. You absolute OG. Here we go, guys. Second half has officially kicked off. What are we saying? What are we saying, you guys? When is your 11 coming out? It could either come out tonight, but I think it's better tomorrow so that it's something to look forward to on the Monday, start of the week. Jeff then says, do you see Isak starting versus Villa? Also, any other youngsters, perhaps some of the club kids starting? Do you mean Villa? We play Southampton. I think you mean Southampton, right, Jeff? On Tuesday night. I think Isak will start. I'm not going to tell you the rest of the team because I'm making a video on that. I already filmed it, but I'm making a predicted 11. And here's the hint I'll give you. I think Slot is going to make wholesale changes. So I think the entire 11 will change. All 11 players. And because Alexander Isak didn't start against Everton at the weekend, I think he'll start in this one to build his match fitness as well. Although I have heard a lot of people who think he won't start, but I think he will. Not play the full game. Jaden Dance can come on for him eventually, but... Leo, what time? For me right now, it's 6:40 p.m. Max Sat. I mean, my dad is happy if Liverpool wins because he knows it makes me happy, but he doesn't follow football at all. So I wouldn't say he supports Liverpool, but he supports whatever I'm passionate about, you know? So because he knows I care, he'd obviously rather Liverpool wins. You get what I'm saying? Theo, what's good? Start Rio on Tuesday. I agree. I agree. Luke says, I'm a United fan, and I must say that this is the best fan channel and community out there. Not being biased and no one being toxic. Keep it up, bro. Thank you, Luke. I appreciate you with the kind words. Leo, do you think Rio will start against Southampton? Yep. I think he'll start on the left wing. Delior, that sounds amazing. Guys, listen to this from Delior, who says, I'm building a place in Jamaica where people can come and stay for free, like a cultural exchange thing for a few weeks. Good idea. It's a great idea. If you can pull that off, that sounds like you would really be helping people in need. King Burger, I support Lille in France. Lille. What competition is the Southampton game? It's in the Carabao Cup. Carabao Cup third round. A verified person. Nice to see you in the building. Jen says an Arsenal goal is coming. I hope not. I don't want that. Jeff says there's a special 2-year milestone coming in 4 months, but there's one person who is only a few days more OG than me. So shout out to Daily Aura. That is crazy. Man, that is crazy. OG legends in the building. Moi, je supporte Liverpool et Angers. Ah, trop bien. Comment ça se fait que tu as décidé de commencer à supporter Liverpool? Favorite movie? Bro, I have too many different favorite movies. I couldn't say one. I could not say one. Arsenal. Trossard here on the left side. He crosses it. Eze! Oh my god, what a chance for Eze. And it's another save from Donnarumma. It's another save from Donnarumma. Delior says it's for tourists, but they stay for free and learn Jamaican culture and they exchange their cultural experiences too. That sounds amazing. It could almost be like what's it called? Hostels. You know, like hostels. I really love. I've stayed in so many different hostels, and the reason I love hostels is because you often exchange with people from all over the world, and you speak to people you usually wouldn't if you were in a hotel. Because in a hotel, you know, there's separation between the rooms. But when you're in a hostel, I always end up meeting people. And you get to hear about different life experiences and, you know, different cultures and everything else. I haven't seen Avengers, but I'm not really into action movies, I gotta be honest. If there's one type of movie, movies I don't like, it's action movies. Big up, Zach. Footy lover, I think it's going to keep... Arsenal are going to have to keep mounting pressure, which is going to be interesting to see. Do you see Isak scoring in the Carabao Cup? If he starts, yeah, I see him scoring. And I hope he does. Because like I said, like the way Ekitike is playing right now, I don't think you can drop him. I really don't think you can drop him. Star says Isak goal and Chiesa assist. That would be great. Do you like Back to the Future or Harry Potter? I prefer Harry Potter. Uh-oh, Ash is saying a goal is coming. A goal for who, though? Are you also saying a goal is coming for Arsenal? Oh, slip there from Reinders. Saka has it. In the box. Is he going to get a shot off? It's blocked. Oh my god. Who was it? I think it's Zubamendi. Trying to bicycle kick there, bro. Zubi. Footy Lover says, I think Arsenal are in big trouble in the title race if they lose this. I agree. I think they can't lose at home. I think losing at home will feel like a big blow. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's so early on in the season. Bukayo Eze. Oh. Oh, Declan. I got too many favorite foods. Rugby, what I love is changing what I eat. That's what I love. Jokeres. Donnarumma, yeah. As a shot stopper, he might be the best shot stopper. I feel like before it was Jan Oblak, and now I would probably say Donnarumma. No, I don't play FPL. Not this year. Not this year. Guys, who do you think scoring the next goal? What's your favorite book, Leo? Oh, I remember when I was a kid, I used to read Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I remember that. The comic book, right? I didn't really play last year, no. I mean, I started it at the beginning of the season and then I didn't keep up. I didn't keep up. Oh, Trossard has it on the left hand side. Is he gonna cut in? He cuts in. It's gonna be a corner. Corner for Arsenal. Corner for Arsenal here. This is what they wanted. Ash says Zubamendi and Reinders are going to score. So you think City win 2-1? Jermaine is saying City will win 2-1 as well. Declan Rice is going to take this corner. Dangerous corner from Arsenal. Good block. Doku. Doku on the counter, bro. He's rapid. Doku. Oh, that's a really great pass from Doku to Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland in the box. He shoots. It's saved by Raya. Oh, my goodness. Bro, when Jeremy Doku plays like this, what a great player. Oh, what a chance. Look at the pass, too. To be fair, it was a difficult angle for Haaland, but it was straight towards Raya. Straight towards Raya. Yeah, scoring from that angle. I mean, he was always going to back himself, Delior, but scoring from that angle is very hard. Bernardo Silva? Oh, that's a great pass. Doku? Oh, well defended there. Damn, guys, Doku is looking sharp. Who do you think will win the World Cup, bro? It's way too early to say. But if I could predict, I'm gonna say France or Iceland, and that's me putting bias aside. France or Iceland. I think it's 50-50 between those two. Shout out to you, Yassine. Guardiola, bro, he's a top player. I wanted Liverpool to sign him back in the day. Bukayo. It's gonna be a corner again for Arsenal. Yeah, the game is much better now. But that's also Arsenal having to go for it. You know what I mean? Yes, guys, let me know if you're able to see the ball movement. We should be all good again. Guys, it looks like it's fixed. Let me know if you're able to see the ball movement, guys. It's so good that it's come back for the crucial part of this game. We got about 30 minutes left to play, and a lot can happen in these 30 minutes. Guys, let me know if you're able to see. You guys were asking for the ball movement. Oh my goodness. Arsenal towards the back post. It's blocked. Oh god. Guys, Arsenal's coming close now. Arsenal is coming close. Oh gosh. Oh great. You guys can see it. Great. Awesome. Bro, Arsenal. We're getting closer and closer right now. Bukayo has it. Dagmawi, Leo, why won't you move to Liverpool? Brexit, bro. Brexit. And I love living in France. But bro, like seriously, Brexit has made it so much harder even for Europeans to move to the UK. So much harder. And I know that for a fact because my little sister is trying to move to the UK and it's complicated to get visas. It really is complicated. Whereas before, obviously, it was so easy to. Arsenal proves they can play attacking football, but instead leans more to Arteta. I mean, to be fair, Delior, I'm sure it's what Arteta is telling them to do. You know what I mean? I'm sure it's what Arteta is telling them. Foden clears it for City. Charles says, should I be pulling for a draw? You'll never walk alone. I think either a draw or a City win is what we want. We just don't want Arsenal turning this around. I think. From a Liverpool standpoint, I think at least. Bro, because it was just behind Gyökeres. It was just behind him. Because it took a slight deflection. Gyökeres couldn't do anything about that, bro. Damn, guys, Atleti again drew 1-1. Got a red card. I see Barca's playing against Getafe tonight, too. Got a Jota poster for my anniversary. What Jota moment is it? Did you enjoy the win for Liverpool yesterday? Yes, I did. Of course I did. British favorite music genre is reggae because that was my first love in terms of music. That's what really got me into music. So I would say reggae number one in terms of what's made me feel the most through music. Mon grand-père est de Liverpool et pour mon 8e anniversaire, il m'a emmené voir Liverpool-Chelsea. Après, quand je suis revenu à Angers, j'ai regardé tous les matchs à la télé. Trop bien. It's a Liverpool fan, guys, from France who says his grandfather was a Liverpool fan and that for his 8th birthday, he brought him to watch the Liverpool-Chelsea game, and after that, he never missed a Liverpool game again. That was on the TV. C'est comme ça que je suis tombé amoureux de ce club. Oh, j'adore. C'est trop beau, mec. Trop beau. Hector, how old are you? Nah, you're not the oldest. Come on. Youssef, je suis moitié français. Je suis que moitié français. Anfield Tell says Crystal Palace, Man U, and Chelsea. We have difficult fixtures coming up. I hope we get 9 points out of 9. Wait, is our next game in the league? It's away at Palace, right? Oh, that's going to be hard. Guys, Palace are unbeaten in a long while. Guys, have a look at Palace. The last time they lost was in April. Guys, the last time Crystal Palace lost was in April. Do you realize? Crystal Palace haven't lost since April. And we're facing them away up next in the league. That's going to be really hard. It's going to be a real tough game. Jeez, bro. Peut-être je devrais écrire en français dans le chat. Olivia, did you use translator for that or no? LFC SA says I started supporting Liverpool in 2000. I'm 44 in December. So, LFC SA, who would you say is the best Liverpool player you've ever watched play for the club? So you started watching just as Stevie G was really breaking through. It is time we keep the habit of breaking the unbeaten. Yeah, but it's going to be tough. That might be our toughest game so far, honestly. Crystal Palace away. I don't know. Stevie, yeah, that makes sense. LFCSA. Stevie's the best. Exactly. Rekai says, so it's good that Slot will rest the 11 for Southampton so they can feel fresh for the Crystal Palace game. I agree. That's why you guys are going to see my predicted 11 when I post it tomorrow. Literally, I think Slot it could make 11 changes to our team, like every single player. And that's what we need right now, a bit of rest, because it was an intense week of games. I was born as a Liverpool supporter. Love it, Kyle. Here we go, guys. City making a change. Ake is coming on. Who is he coming on for? I think O'Reilly, right? Nathan Ake, guys. Look at Pep giving instructions to Bernardo. Oh no, wow, Phil Foden. Guys, Pep Guardiola making a defensive change right now. Guys, Ake has just come on for Phil Foden. So they're trying to hold on and keep a clean sheet, I guess. Yep. Cal Babo, John Anarisa. Yeah, bro. Suarez. So many great players. You know, LFCSA, I met Sami Hipia, and he was so funny because obviously he's very tall. That for the picture, he asked if I wanted to, because there was like a, not a chair, but like a thing that could make me look a bit taller. I don't know how to call it, just like something that gave me a bit of height. And he was like, if you want, you can use that so you don't look so short next to me. And I was like, no, no, I want to show the real height. So I just took a regular pic with him, but he was funny. And he seemed like such a nice guy. From the small interaction, at least. Juste ça, moi, tu es belge, je connais. Ah, yeah, yeah, I forgot, Olivia. It's true, you're half Belge. So what would you say, Olivia, if you could um rank the languages you're best at, how would you rank in terms of what you feel most comfortable in for the languages you know? Sami, a beautiful human being. Absolutely. I'm definitely not the tallest here. Definitely not. Out of bounds. Joe says I work security with him. When he came to Malta under Julier, I'm 5'8", bro. Then you would have seen. You would have seen how tall he is. Uh, Monde says Liverpool 4-0 contre Southampton, je pense. Bah mec, j'espère. Hein. J'ai tellement hâte pour ce match parce qu'on va avoir plein de joueurs qui jouent pas normalement. Comme Chiesa, comme Rio. Yeah, bro, I want to see Chiesa. But I think we will for sure. Imagine how exciting it would be to see Vert start in the 10 with Chiesa on the right wing, Alexander Isak down the middle, and Rio on the left. That's what I want to see. Southampton at home. Get them firing. That would be great. City with Arteta tactics? Yeah, bro. We still got 20 minutes left, though. The match, yeah, Naiko, I missed it. The game between United and Chelsea, I literally just watched the last 10 minutes. When I saw there were two red cards. Rayan, those are CDs. CDs. We won the match. I'm a defensive mid. Big up to you, JRB. Are you coming back from the football now? You're coming back? What's your top three favorite clubs, not including Liverpool? I would say Lille, Borussia Dortmund, and ooh, that's a foul. Late challenge. I would say Lille, Borussia Dortmund, and I've always liked watching Barca because of the football. Just growing up, when I used to always switch on Barca on the weekends to get to watch Messi and some of the other incredible talents. But I would say mainly Lille and Dortmund. Kat says I like Newcastle a lot before this summer. Yeah. No, I still think I still think it's a It's a club I've always respected in England. For sure. And a ground I really want to go to. Who is the best player in our starting 11 against Burnley? Against Burnley, I think Gravenberch. Yeah, I would definitely say Gravenberch. And I think he got man of the match, didn't he? Daily War says, imagine Arsenal losing to both title rivals 1-0. Oof, that would hurt. That would hurt. And now we're only about 17 minutes, 17 to probably 20 minutes away from it. Verts is a 10 for Southampton. Yes, please. I want him to be cooking against them to get some momentum. Yeah, absolutely. I know. This feels like unlike City. Look at the City fans stressing. Yes, City having low possession and Pep Guardiola making a defensive change. Oh my god. Look at Donnarumma, bro. Look how dominant Donnarumma is in the air. Do you guys see this? Yes, I'm with my teammates and my teammates watch your shorts. Big up. I saw a rumor that Chiesa wants to leave in January. What do you think? I haven't seen anything reliable on that. I haven't. I'm a lot more comfortable with English. Plus, my boyfriend doesn't speak French, so it's difficult. I understand. He's got to learn some French, then you got to teach him. Arsenal doing well to win the ball back quick. Bonjour, Elena. Yeah, guys, it's still 1-0 for City. Tu vas à la piscine? Non, Alyssa. Malheureusement, c'est fini la piscine. J'allais à la piscine tout le temps when I was living in when I was in Iceland this summer. I would go to the pool all the time. In France, the pools aren't as nice, so I don't go to the pool here, unfortunately. Erling Haaland's coming off, guys. Je suis allé à Husavik. Ah, c'est trop bien, mec. C'est trop bien. Did you visit Marseille ever? Yes, but I really want to go back this season because Liverpool plays away at Marseille. That's the game I'm really trying to go to. Lasagna Man says, bro, I think Arsenal are gonna equalize. Let's see. Let's see. There's definitely still enough time for them to equalize because we still got 17 minutes left of regular time. No, 13, sorry. 13. Yeah, bro. Lamine Yamal is going. Is Lamine Yamal is preparing a big party if he wins, bro. Imagine if he does. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Je vais voir OM. Moi aussi, j'essaie d'aller au match. OM Liverpool. J'essaie d'y aller aussi. Nahid says, absolutely not, Leo. I don't want Arsenal to equalize against City. They still got time, though. It's possible. Stefan, thank you very much for the super chat. Hello to you back. Es-tu prêt pour le début de Leonie? Oh, you best believe. Go12 says, are you ready for Leonie's debut against Southampton? And what's your score prediction? I am so ready for Leonie's debut, and I'm going to go for a 3-0 Liverpool win. 3-0 Liverpool win. I'm a United fan, but I respect you and Liverpool fans. Big up the Mohammed brothers. Big up. Ooh. Arteta taking off Timber and bringing on Martinelli, guys. He's throwing on all the attacking players to try to salvage something from the game. Right now, it's still 1-0 for City. It's around the 80th minute. 80th minute. I'm going to the Liverpool match on Tuesday. Oh, that's going to be so fun, Josh. That's going to be so fun. No, the more you know, I started this channel like 8 years ago or something. Because even when I was a little teenager, it was my dream to do YouTube. But I wasn't consistent then. I only started becoming consistent like 3 years ago or something. Is that going to be a corner? Oh, no. Completely scuffed the shot. Miles Play says, I'm a Liverpool supporter, but for today, up the City. That was a wild shot. Yo, you're back in the building. What's good? Guys, we got about 10 minutes left to play. There shouldn't be too much additional time in this one. Please do a Ballon d'Or watch along. That would be good. All right, let me see. Thank you, Jermaine. Doku! Oh my god, Doku! Oh my goodness, that was close. Oh, the solo effort for Doku from Doku. But yeah, guys, tomorrow I will do a live for the Ballon d'Or ceremony. But oh god, that was close. Gyökeres pressing Donnarumma there. But yeah, the only thing is I hope the connection is going to be good because it's when I move into the apartment, so there won't be Wi-Fi yet. So I'll have to do a personal hotspot. So I'll try. It should work, but if it doesn't, then it's just going to have to be cut short, the stream. City player down. City player down. Draw for competitors, always the best result. It gives 2 points, but a win gives three. I don't know. I saw, at least for me, the beginning of the season, I saw Arsenal as a bigger competitor because of their defensive. Oh, it looks like City are making a double change here. Double change, it looks like. It's still 1-0 for City right now, 85th minute. Big up Stefan, who says work. Are you in work mode right now? Who do you think deserves the Ballon d'Or? It's a hard one this year. But I guess it's a hard one because it's close between quite a lot of players. You know what I mean? This result is best because it leaves Arsenal and City 6 points behind. I think it is a very good result for us, to be fair. Liverpool are miles clear of City. Are you guys scared of City? I am not. Like I said, I'm not scared. Scared for me is in the word. I felt, and I still kind of do feel this, that Arsenal was the bigger competitor for the title race. And that's because of the transfer window they had, and that's because of how good they are defensively. But again, this type of result, the fact that, like Daily Ora pointed out, losing twice 1-0 to your title rivals is not great at the beginning of the season. You know what I mean? But they could still get a last minute goal. Very much so. They definitely could. Footslop says anything at this point is good for us, except if Arsenal wins somehow. I agree. I completely agree. Not much time left now. Star, I do think the city side is a lot better this season than it was last season. And one of the main aspects of that too is I do think in the goalkeeping position it was a real weak point for City. And now that they've signed Donnarumma, I do think that's a game changer. I think that's a game changer. J'avais vu PSG Liverpool la saison dernière, on a gagné 1-0. Ouais. J'étais au match aussi, celui au Parc des Princes. I'm scared of the goalkeeper. We got about 2 minutes left to play. Go 12. You gotta refresh. You gotta refresh. Because I see that the audio levels are turned on here. I can see the audio levels. Damn, guys. Arsenal don't have much time now. They do not have much time. You think it's going to end 1-1? So you still think there's going to be a goal here? You still think there's going to be a goal? Going to be a big stoppage time thanks to our Arteta ball. You think it's going to be that much? Goalkeeper made them become Man City again, but not 100%. Yeah, I agree. But still, this is what I was saying about Chelsea. I think the goalkeeper is the base of the team almost, the goalkeeper. Because if you have a goalkeeper who you can't trust, I really think that has a snowball effect on the rest of the team that makes you a lot less confident. Whereas when you have a keeper who really can dominate his area, which Donnarumma is already doing for City, I think it's a real game changer. It really is. No, I haven't seen How to Train Your Dragon. Because when I was a kid or a teenager, I don't think that was so popular. How much additional time do you think there'll be? 7 minutes? Bro, 7 minutes of additional time. Do you guys think they're going to find slottage time like Liverpool? Do you think Arsenal will be able to get a goal somehow? What do you think? Another corner for Arsenal, guys. I'm getting a post ready for Liverpool goals right now. Do you still believe that Ali is the best goalkeeper in the world? In the Premier League, yeah. Overall, yeah. But at shot stopping, I think Donnarumma may be the best in the world. He's insane at shot stopping. But that's not the entirety of being a goalkeeper. You know what I mean? Otherwise, PSG would have kept hold of him. Oh, what a goal from Martinelli! Oh, what a goal. Guys, Arsenal found a way in the end. Arsenal found a way in the end. Look at the chip. Look at the chip. Oh my, you guys. 1-1. Martinelli off the bench. Super sub off the bench to rescue. I mean, to be fair, it's not even over right now. 92nd minute. It's not over. Arsenal could still find the winner. Let's have another look. It was Eze that picked it up in the midfield. Look, Eze played a ball through. Beautiful assist from Eze, guys. And then look, touch, dink over. That's a beautiful goal from Martinelli. Wow. Beautiful goal. Fair play. And the assist came from Eze as well. So it's both substitutions that made that goal. Martinelli in the last minute. Can they still find the winner? Oh, Pep is not happy. Can they still find a winner in the last few minutes? There's literally about 2 to 3 minutes left. Oh, bro. That was actually real nice. Can't be any better for Liverpool. I agree. I agree. I think this is the dream result. I think that would be the dream result for us. One one, I think is a top result for us. Top result. Not full time just yet, guys. There could be one more chance. Zubamendi's coming off. Could be one more chance, you guys. Donnarumma is top. Donnarumma is top. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Five points clear already. I know, bro. It's huge for us. That is huge for us. Liverpool fan, huge for us. Oh, free kick. Free kick for City. Really good day. Susan. I think this should be it. This is nearly it. Bro, the referee is not blowing the damn whistle. Come on, ref. That's it, guys. GG's. I want W's in the building. I want W's spammed in the building right now, guys. W spammed in the building. I think that's the dream result for us. I think that's the result we all should have wanted there. Yes, guys, the Arsenal City game has ended 1-1 after that late Martinelli equalizer. And I think if you had asked any Liverpool fan before this game, a draw would have been the dream result because it means Liverpool are now 5 points clear after 5 match weeks. And guys, what a start to the season for us. What a start to the season. This was the perfect result. But what do you think? Having seen this game, who do you think will be a bigger title challenger for Liverpool? Will it be Arsenal or City this season? Top of the league, baby. Top of the league is what we like to see. Top of the league is what we like to see. Nah, it's 5 points. Arsenal are on 10 points, bro. Arsenal are on 10 points. And we're on 15. So we're 5 points clear. And it means 2 points dropped. Leo, when is the next live stream? Maddie, tomorrow night for the Ballon d'Or. I'm going to do a Ballon d'Or live stream tomorrow night. And then on Tuesday night, I watch along for the Southampton game. So the next 2 nights, we got live streams. Best case scenario for us. I agree, bro. What time? Yeah, guys, do you know what time the Ballon d'Or ceremony starts tomorrow? I gotta look that up. My guess is it probably starts at around 7 p.m. UK time. But I gotta double check if that's true or not. I gotta double check. Newcastle has been a bit of a bogey team for Arsenal recently, so I have high hopes. That's true. I think Arsenal's next game is Newcastle away, isn't it? Except Newcastle isn't in the best of form right now. They're not in their best run of form. That's the only thing. I'm actually scared for Crystal Palace at the weekend. I think it could be our toughest game of the season. Like I said, they haven't lost since April, Crystal Palace. And we're playing away as well. How are you feeling after this result, bro? It's the dream, Fatima. It's the dream result for us. So I'm absolutely buzzing. And now I can't wait for the next 2 days because tomorrow night we're gonna see what happens with the Ballon d'Or. And then on Tuesday, like I said, Liverpool play back in action And we're going to see wholesale changes in the Carabao Cup. I can't wait for all of it. All of it to come. Leo, does Eze start for Liverpool this season? I don't know. We'll have to see how he does at Arsenal if he's starting all the time. We are home to Palace. That should be added motivation. No, we're playing Palace away, Deliora. In 6 days, Crystal Palace are playing at home. We're playing away. It's a 3 p.m. kickoff. 3 p.m. kickoff. If they draw Newcastle and we win against Palace, we're then 7 points clear. Yeah, but we gotta get that done first, because bro, like I said, Crystal Palace away is actually gonna be really tough given the form they're in. Given the form they're in, it's gonna be really, really tough. But I of course believe we can win there. And like we were mentioning before, the great news is our team will get a full week's rest. That's huge as well, guys. A full week's rest. Because I think, like I said on Tuesday night, I think everybody's gonna get a rest. Because now we have the squad depth. We really do. Leo, who do you see winning the Ballon d'Or tomorrow? I think Dembele. I think Ousmane Dembele. Où je placerais plus haut? This current PSG side would be challenging for the Premier League, I think. This current PSG side with the football they're playing. And the quality they have up front and everything else. And their midfield. Unreal. Do you think Leone will start? I think so. And tomorrow I'm going to do a video on the predicted lineup. I'm going to do a predicted lineup video tomorrow. Do you think Salah has a chance of winning Train FC? I think it's very unlikely, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I mean, Delior, I would say based off of this game, I would say 1-1 is a fair result. Neither team really was that great. Neither team was that great. So genuinely, I think it's very fair. Tu vas regarder le match PSG-OM? Il joue ce soir? Mais non, ce soir, j'ai un dîner de famille. C'est l'anniversaire de mon grand-père. Oh no, it's tomorrow. Marseille-PSG. Wait. They have the game tomorrow? Guys, the Marseille-PSG game, is it on at the same time as the Ballon d'Or? Everyone says Liverpool lucky for scoring late goals. So what are Arsenal now? Yeah, no, that's just jealousy, Delior. 100% it's just jealousy. Don't you worry about that. Clear to see. J'ai presque fini dans une... But yeah, guys. Anyways, that's going to be the end of this stream of the dream result. Absolute dream result for us. And like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back in the building for the Ballon d'Or. We're going to know who wins the Ballon d'Or. We're going to see where they place Mohamed Salah. Unfortunately, I think it's pretty unlikely that he will win, but we'll see where he's placed. And then on Tuesday, Liverpool's back in action. So, very exciting times to come. And I think a dream weekend for us Reds. An absolute dream weekend as we're now 5 points clear top of the league. But yeah, guys, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your night. As always, thanks for being in the building. Thanks for bringing that positivity. And I will see you guys in the next one, literally tomorrow. So thank you all for joining the stream.